The story of Sleeping Beauty is one of our most universally beloved fairy tales. And now BYU has its own rendition hitting this stage, with everything from ballet slippers and tutus to harps and flutes. Reporter Ashley Munguia has backstage access.
A tale of love, hope, and heartache is brought to life with BYU's ballet performance of Sleeping Beauty in the Dion Concert Hall. This traditional tale is told by ballet and folk dance students, student musicians, and also a production crew in charge of lighting and set design. Nell Cunningham is a senior dance major playing the role of the evil fairy Caraboose. Nell has been dancing since she was 4 years old and says she actually enjoys playing a character with such disastrous demeanor.
Honestly, I think it's easier to be an evil character sometimes than it is to be a nice character, because there's so much you can do with your body. There's so much, like, you just take up as much space as you can, and you get to kind of scowl, and the costume really helps. When I have this like spiky crown on and all of this stuff, all this makeup, I feel like the wicked fairy, and so it's much more easy to get into character. And I don't know, the costume is fun. I have this cape that I get to play with, which kind of makes me feel more evil.
Each costume is fitted to each character, a rainbow of ballet tutus representing the different fairies. For Nell and her evil fairies, they wear a lot of dark colors and also dark makeup.
Well, when I do it by myself, it takes about an hour and a half to do everything. When the makeup artists do it, it takes them about half an hour. They're much faster than I am. But yeah, it's just a lot of shadowing to make her look as kind of angular and sharp as possible. And then obviously the eyebrows, and just to make her look kind of evil and pale and, I don't know, wicked. She's the evil fairy. She's a bad guy.
This ballet not only features evil fairies, but also uplifting characters. Chris Lancaster is a junior playing one of the courtsmen and says he's surprised and honored that he was chosen to be in this production.
I started dancing actually this year. So I've taken 2 ballet classes last semester, and then I auditioned for the role, and then since then it's just been going to weekly rehearsals to prepare for the role.
He says roles like these take months and months to get choreography down, especially when your partners have been on stage dancing for years.
It is a little intimidating, honestly, but I mean, I've done warm-up with them, and it's really fun to dance with them, so it has its pluses.
Another plus, this production has a live orchestra of student musicians. Camille Anderson is a freshman and is the only student playing the harp. She says she feels some pressure to get all the cues down and to be in sync with her fellow musicians.
There's lots of solos and cadenzas in the Sleeping Beauty, but it's so much fun. It's totally worth it.
From violins to clarinets, these student musicians need to be on point as much as their fellow ballet performers on their point shoes. Camille says being a part of this production gives students an experience that they will never forget.
It's important because it gives the instrumentalists as well as the dancers exposure to what it's like to be in the real world. And this is our career, so we're just working towards our career.
Nell agrees that this ballet not only helps performers grow, but also the audience.
I think ballet is sometimes misunderstood. It's a misunderstood genre, and I hope they walk away with a greater appreciation for the beauty of it. And you know, it's so inspiring. Good triumphs over evil, and true love wins out overall. And I think it's just a feel-good story, and I hope they leave feeling happy and excited about it.
Ashley Munguia, BYU Weekly.